convene really powerful influencers that represent, television shows, from actors to musicians. Like, they really have a pulse of the people. Yeah. And I truly believe that some of our elected officials are learning from you that policy alone, without using culture to actually shift hearts and minds of people, doesn't really make the mark for us. So can you talk to us, because we are in the room, in the epicenter of Black culture this weekend, and there's a lot of folks in here, in particular Black women, how y'all doing, who are in this room who want to take action. They want to protect their rights. They want to be able to move and channel their energy in very intentional ways. What are some of your ideas as to how we can do that, and how important do you think culture is in particular to help us do that?
Well, I think culture is a reflection of our moment and our time, right? And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. And we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because it comes in the morning. We have to find ways to also express the way we feel about the moment in terms of just having language and a connection to how people are experiencing life. And I think about it in that way too. And we also, I think it's very important that leaders, anyone who considers themselves a leader, really understands how anything they say would affect a real human being, as opposed to, otherwise be a poet and write poetry. But if you want to understand, I don't mean to dismiss poetry at all, but if you want to understand any concept, you have to ask questions like, how would this affect a child? To have a real understanding of what it is that you propose. And culture helps us do that, because you sit down with Keke Palmer and you're going to have a real conversation about a variety of issues. But I think it's so important also just to be present. We have to be present. And in this moment, I think there's a perversion in some ways about what it means to have strength. Some people would suggest that it is a sign of strength based on who you beat down, when I think most of us know the real sign of strength is based on who you lift up. And so all that we can do that is about that is, I think, in preservation and in the purpose of growing our strength.
Now,